Welcome back to SHAPEZ 2, the best automation game out there. We've already completed quite a few milestones, including, since the end of the last episode, milestone 6 over here. So let's unlock the pin pusher, which is going to take, whatever is at the floor and push it up one level. We're unlocking also with this, a couple of new tasks, of course, and a completely new milestone. So look at this. We're going to have to make this here, which will have to use this pin thing, right? Because we're going to make this and then push it up and then add those two at the bottom, it seems. Alright, so that's one of our next goal. There's going to be some other ones for sure. We have also unlocked something new, right, in the operator level. So let's claim it. Actually, wow, we're making a lot of it. Look at this. Already level 6 because I'm making something like 4,000 per minute, right? And we have with this joined the top 20 worldwide. Great to see. In terms of tasks, we've also unlocked quite a few. So let's check them out. We have unlocked over here the shrinking circle. We need to push it up, I think. Look at this, yeah. You basically push it up. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to need to paint it. I think that's going to be a great way for me to show you this new thing. We have over here a few others. Building a minion. Oh, that is pretty cool. Look at this. So, yeah, we're going to need to do this. We're going to need to do exploring the layer limit. So how high can you go, basically, all right? Okay. Then we have experimenting with pins and the shrinking circle. So let's get started with this. Right, I did delete most of our other stuff. Right, we will keep our base number 1. We need to rename it. This is milestone 3. Right. Actually, sorry, before we do this, we have 328 research points. We should use some. I think we should do a couple of things. First, we should unlock the 3rd floor. It is 50, so it costs a lot, but it will enable us, right, to have the 3rd floor, and we can upgrade some of our basically blueprints to move from 8 to 12. Then on top of this, we have also the belt. Let's move to level 5, the max level. Right, we're going to move to 180 per minute. So it is, that is great. Yeah, important to do all of these. Plus, let's also do the painting, right, to make sure that we are still aligned. I think we can check this, right? Let's put the foundation over here and go very close. Now, if we look at my different buildings, it is still 2 for this. It's still 3 and 4 for the normal cutter. The stacker should be 6 and 4, yes. And then for the painter, you can see the painter is still 4 and 4, right? So that's perfect. All of my blueprints will still work, but we've increased, the speed. So as I said, we're talking now about 180 per belt. So if we think about what we just created over here, right, like this milestone there, we have, how many was it? We have 3 belts of 8, right, fully working perfectly. 180 times 8 times 3, that is 4,320. That's what we're gonna, make for some of for all of them, both for these ones and for that one. So they're gonna go very fast. Look at this. We're getting 2 new ones that are gonna be finished very soon. Love it. But yeah, now that this is done, let's get back over here and oh, there's also a full circle there. But the green is all the way here anyway. So where was I going to do? Where are you? Oh, there's a full green there too. A full circle. Maybe we took this full circle and this green here. Let's do that. And the first is to send it alone, so that's easy. I'll do that offline because you don't really care about this. What's important is the next one. No, the next one is still green. What's important is this one, right? Where you just push it up. So let me do this. I will do probably, this is also a pretty easy one, right? Just, okay, yeah, we need to push it up. That is interesting. That is interesting. Okay, so yeah, there's going to be a couple of these. This is also very interesting. Look at this. You're going to need to push it up first before you stack, I think. So let me build some of those foundations. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so here it is. I started on the first 2. If we look at the second, right, we have over here normal squares. And now instead of having 2 on one line, we're going to be able to have 3 on one line, right? We're going to move from 8 to 12. And you can see when you get to 12, the line is basically full. We're not going to go more than this. So to get to 12, you need 1 at level 0, 1 at level 1 over here, and then 1 at level 2. Right, so now we have access to this level, right? There it is, level 0, level 1, level 2. Just press E or Q again, right? Not a problem. So I have created this, right? And then you put them all together. I've updated my blueprint now, so if you look at the miners, instead of 2, we have 3, and I've put already directly on it, also all of these. Why is this red? Oh, this is the wrong one, sorry. This is the liquid one. So here it is, right? So I've put directly also the up and up. I've called them like this. This is the up and this is the up. So I've put them directly also in the blueprint of the miner. This way, usually we can just create. I've created 3 of these. So now again, we're 3 like before, but it's 3 times 3 instead of 3 times 2. Then we're gonna paint it, and I did the same for the paint over here. We have now a new blueprint that enables us, to go to the second floor directly, and so now we get to 12, right? Then we have this small train here. It's gonna take some, here it is, take some of it, then we follow it, so red line, it's gonna bring it over here, right? And then we paint. Now, similarly for the painter, we have now a third level. So in this case, right, again, it's pretty easy. You just copy first or second stages, and then you go to the top one and you paste it here. I am also connecting the fluid, but you can see also that we're getting tons of fluid anyway directly in here. All right, so fluid is not a problem. And yeah, with this, we're making red ones. And last but not least, a completely new layout here too, which is doing the same thing at each level. So let me show you the basic level. We're starting to use those pin pushers. Spin pushers, you need 3 for a belt to be fully, stacked, fully full. So it's working on 100% because we have 3 for this belt, 3 for that belt, 3 here, 3. So that's a very simple, blueprint and layout, right? Nothing exceptional, and then you copy it again on top. And now we're creating 12, goes into this loader, right? And we should have a train that will come. Let's respawn it so I can show it to you. It is. The train is taking all of it. And we do the same on this side here. This is now circle. For now, the circle stays gray, sorry, goes to 12, right? Then we push it up. And when you push it up, we put it into, train. So we have a green one from that side, from the right, red one from the left. Then they go into the same belt, right? All the way here to the base. And then we have, the delivery. They've started, as you can see, to go there. And the key thing I did want to show you is this is one that is up, right? You can see there is one level up. So we're almost finished with that one. And then hopefully after it moves into this one here, right? And we can finish also the next one. So yeah, having finished the first level, we can move to the next one, which is the same, except it's half, right? On the diagonal, okay? And we won't need more red. We will need more gray and blue. So we can keep that in mind. But yeah, here is the red, so I'm gonna cut it and do that, right? For this one, the next one is the same, but just green, so that's gonna be easy too. Yeah, that's the pin pusher, right? Pretty easy, just push it up. And by the way, as you can see, you need to do that now the same over here. If you want to be able to really have 12 coming out, right? You need also a third layer of belts. We're gonna do also a third layer of belts here too. Let's actually just do it like this. So I need to go closer, there it is. Up, so we copy, and then we're gonna paste it up. I see I forgot one small bit, but it's okay. I'll fix it in a sec. And done. So yeah, there's a small one missing here. We go to the top level, we do it. And actually, to be honest, we're not gonna use these ones for much longer. Very soon, I think we're gonna do an upgrade where we don't even need all of this, but for now, it's fine. Let's do that. Let's do that. Or actually, maybe let's do it now. We have 160 research points. So let's get the train vortex delivery. Now, instead of having to deliver over here, into these and then into this belt, we're just going to go directly into the vortex. Now, to be able to deliver in the vortex, you do need to go, in the middle one. It doesn't work on the sides, but on the middle, you're going to see it works really well. And this way, the trains can just go in, perfect, and then respawn at their starting base, right? Which, by the way, also helps where you may not need green and red anymore over here, because anyway, they're going to respawn at their start points. But with this, we're able to do tons of this one right away. Actually, I think we should do it for all of them now. There's no reason to have these anymore at all. So let's go. I'm going to bring this one. And we can actually bring all of them. Okay, ladies and gents, we're making progress, and in particular, I have started to create blueprints for 12, right? Because now we're starting to have 12 items on the belt, right? Because we're using the third level, so we need to rework all of our blueprints. Some of them are very easy. For example, the painter level, like they don't mix basically. So I just had to copy and add one more level. Similarly, if you look at the beans, this is super easy. Let me show you. This is the 8, right? So how do you get to the next level? Well, we're gonna go to press E, then you copy this. Then you press Ctrl C, right? And then E again, and then you can drop it like this, right? And the only thing is, in this case, we're gonna need to continue just a bit, put another bean, right? And there it is. We have the bean for 12. Done. Look at this, right? So 4, 8, 12. Then minors I already showed you, so that's fine. Up I already showed you. Rotating was also very easy because again, this is the same where you have no connection between levels, so you just need to copy the highest level and paste it on the top one. It was a lot harder for stackers and cutters. For the cutter, I created one myself, actually. I see also that I put the wrong thing over there, sorry. This is not that, it should be the... where is it? Yeah, okay. So the cutter I created myself. The stacker I didn't create myself. I found on the internet, and I did want to show you that because it is a work of art, in my opinion. So you can see this is the same concept of you have one input here and one input there, and then you're gonna have the output there, right? But we're fitting even more. We are fitting even more thanks to an additional level here. So you can see that those buildings, the stacker bent, they are actually elevated. They are not on the ground floor, they are at level 1, so that the belts are at level 1 and level 2, right? So it is basically the same concept here, but just, you know, it takes a bit of tinkering to manage to do it. So I found one online and I just took it. On the other hand, as I said, I created myself the next one, which was the cutter. So the cutter I created myself, but I did have to use a bigger platform. I think you can probably do it on the platform of 2x1, like a T shape, an L shape, but I just use 2x2. So to unlock the 2x2, you go into your upgrade, and here it is, you have the 2x2, right? And I'm pretty proud of it. So you're gonna see, so this is the input over here, right? We have 4 at level 0, 4, 4, 4, then the 4 at level 0, they're gonna go over here, the 4 at level 1, they go down here, and the 4 at level 2, they go here. So we have sort of 3 identical blocks that are on the ground, and these blocks, you know, they are made of 4 blocks of 4. Because remember, the cutter, you need 4 for a belt, right? So we have 4 here, 4 there, 4 there, and 4 there. And then again, you do the same 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Now I think to explain, let me just press V so you see a bit better the bottom lines. So we have this one goes here, and then it goes up, goes all the way up here, and it goes back down, and it's gonna, you know, support those 4. The second line goes here, there, and it supports those 4. Third one, it's gonna go up, and it's going to go all the way over here to support those 4. And then finally, this one here goes here, there, there, it goes up, and it goes all the way here to support those 4. Right? So that is how we're getting the inputs. Then, in terms of our output, we have actually half a belt here. You know, this is only 2 of these, right? So it's half a belt. This is linked to this half belt there too. So 2 plus 2, that's 4, versus the 4 in the middle, they're connected together on this one, right? So this at the bottom goes over here, there is a launcher to join this one here, so that's the first, then the second, and then it's the same on the other side, right? We have the belt launcher here that join this one, and then these one are together, and then they go up to this level over here. This is only for one output, because remember those cutter, they have 2 outputs, right? They don't waste anything. The other output goes at level 2. This is what you can see here, there, and there. But we do the same concept, right, of this half, those 2, they have a belt launcher that arrives over here, merge with this one, while this one over here stays together, and same on the other side. And then what I'm doing is, given that we're already using this middle one at level 1, I am using 1 and 2 here, but then for the final 2, we're putting them at level 3. And again, this is exact same thing over here. Right? We're gonna have the exact same output, and then the only challenges was to make sure, you know, that you can get all of them over here. So the output straight, you know, they're going over here, or then this one, they go all the way to level 3, right? Then this one in the middle, this is the one that's going at level 2, and then the one at the bottom, obviously, is over here, it just goes at the bottom. And then here, what I've done is that those 4 here, they go here, those 4 there, they go there, and then the 4 there, they go at the bottom. So yeah, with this, you know, you can tell 12 belts, and you're wasting nothing. You're getting 12 on this output and 12 on this output, just half for each. Right? So I've started to use them. Let's actually go over here. Yes. So what are we doing here? Well, we are, you know, we have our square. We're painting it in red. And this is, I think, what we already sent before, right? Yeah, we sent that before, but now I'm going to cut it. So this is this cutter, right, that I just showed you. It's taking half here, half there, right? This is not exactly the same, as you can see, right? They are slightly, I mean, this one is on the left, this one is on the right, but it is half on each side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate it, and I'm going to cut it again, so that now we have only one, right? One square. And then the idea is going to be to stack them using the new stacker I showed you. we do need to rotate one to get it exactly how we want, meaning in diagonal. It is in diagonal. And then we're going to do the same for all of the other ones, and we can then put them into my train, right? My train, which is over here. Sorry, I was like, where is the train going? So the train goes basically somewhere. And the cool thing is that with this, instead of having only 3, we're going to go to 6, right? So that's going to be even more production. I feel like this is going to be a lot of production. We're going to finish this 5,000 in no time. But that's the power of these blueprints, right? Oops, wrong one. Let's Control Z. Up, up. And then just need to connect here. Up. So it is. And then we can take this out. Here we're going to say you don't have that. You're going to need 3 more of these. Up. And we do need the stop. And then where is that going? Yeah, that's going all the way there. Okay. All good. All good. So then we just need the belt here. I could have made the belt smaller. That's okay. That's okay. I do have almost 12,000 units right now, so I'm not complaining. Up, up. And yeah, it is. Oh, sometimes the first one are always a bit nests, right? So let's not, but it may also be linked to the fact that you rotate, right? This is not exactly the same on each side. So let me just double check. So these ones are going to go at the bottom and these ones are at the top. Yeah, so that's not really what we want. And it's basically all down to this rotation, right? So here we are getting, again, we're getting this one at the top and this one at the bottom there. So I feel like I just need to rotate. So it is, you can see now they're all diagonal. They're not always the same, but it doesn't matter as long as we don't stack on them on top of each other. For now, it doesn't matter. So with this, we're going to create tons, right? You can see, let's get the train maybe to respawn over here and follow it. It's a green line. It's going to follow over here. Oh, and actually I see we're almost there. So maybe this is the last train. Oh, no, there's one here too. No, this is a green one. Sorry, my bad. I put the green on the red line and the red on the green line. Good job. But anyway, yes, it's gonna arrive. This is really where, you know, the trains give all their powers. But yeah, it's gonna jump over here and it's gonna finish that one. In the meantime, we also finish this one, which was painting this in green. All right, this was the same thing as this, just painting in green, so that was easy. Now the next one is actually, you know, you put it up one more time, and I've also done that. And then the last one is you put it up one more time again. So we're gonna be able to do that very quickly. I just want to see this red going and hopefully finishing that one. Yep, perfect, done. So we'll be able to move to the next one in a sec. But first, again, let me show you this one here, where pretty easy, right? Again, as I said, we paint it in red, in green, then we just move it up one time, move it up a second time, and now we're gonna want to move it up a third time. So here it is. And in the future, we can also use this for here, for that one, right? So that's gonna be useful. Let me work on preparing that one over there, as well as just getting ready to make this one there. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, a lot of trains going in, and that's giving us tons of points. Look at all of this progress that we're making, more and more coming every few seconds. Love it. So if we focus on the first one, first of all, as I mentioned before, you know, that was pretty easy. Just put it higher and higher and higher, and here it is. We have finished shrinking circle. We're also making good progress with experiment with pins. I'll show you that in a second. We've started exploring the layer limit. So that is good too. And last but not least, building a minion. We did the first. The next one is going to be cool. We put ears. So let me show you a couple of these. First of all, as I said, this one we finished, so we don't really need it anymore. I will not delete the whole thing though. I'm just going to cut the train line for now, because we can use it for this, right? This is basically just cutting it in half. But we also have over here, sorry, this one. This is getting a bit more complex, right? Because the last part of the episode, we did this one here, right? Where we cut the diagonal, painted it, first painted in red, and then cut in half, then cut again, and then rotate, right, to get together. Then over here, we're taking a full circle and we're doing the same, right? Cutting it again. It's actually a copy paste, right, of the same thing we did next door. We have then two trains that are, that are bringing 6. So it's the same 6 and 6. It comes over here. We have one rotation so that when you merge them, they're not going to come on top of each other, but they're going to come next to each other. There is one thing though, is if you look over here, the red must be higher than the gray. So this is what we've done with this one here, right? This one pushes up. So it is, then we have the main thing, then it goes into this train, and it's done. Now the next one is gonna be to put another gray 2 level high, right? It's not 1 level, it's 2 level, and it's on top of the circle, but it's gray. So we could potentially use, yeah, another one of these, I guess. It's gonna be easy. So let me do that in a sec. Before, let me show you also some of the other ones. We have over here this task. Yep. So this one, we start, with a star. We cut it in 2. Oh no, we don't cut it in 2, sorry. It's this one. So we didn't need to cut it in 2 at all. We just needed for the first level to send it up. Right? This first level was just to send it up 1 time. Now for the second level, we're going to need to send it up 2 times and put a circle at the bottom. The good thing is there's a circle just here. There's another close by. Is it over here? There's 2 circles, so we're going to bring them over here, right, merge, and it's going to be easy. And then last but not least, the minion. We started with this piece over here. Right, you can see we have what we need on the right, and we don't really need the left part, right? So I am actually, bringing it to 8 as always. 8. We are rotating it so we can cut it perfectly. What do I mean perfectly? Well, what we don't need goes in the poubelle over here, the bin, and what we need goes here and there. Then we're bringing it, with some paint. There is some paint here, so that's easy. And then we just push it up, right? Because the first level was it pushed up? Yeah, I think so. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, you need to push up 1 time. On the other hand, for this next piece, we don't need to push up that. All right, and the good thing is, again, we have it very close. Where is it? Here. We have it here. We have some blue there, so I'm going to take it together and bring it here. So let me work on this, and I'll see you in a sec. It is, the next 3 are done. Again, it's 5,000 each, so anytime I automate something, it's pretty quick. So for example, over here, we're taking those rounds, right? 2 of them, bring them on top here, then we can stack it. Just have to remember that with the new stacker, this is what's going to be at the top, and this is going to be at the bottom. It comes over here, and yeah, this is the output, and we have the same over here, goes into our train, and it's delivered. Now you do have to be careful with this one, that it is actually, as you can see, right, there's the flat one, and then you have to put the star with a height on it. So that's done, that's easy. And the next one is actually basically the same with 1 more circle, right? So I can bring either more circle from here and do it directly there, or I can take more circle. I mean, that's going to be an easy one. Let's actually do that like this. Copy something like there. Sure. Yeah, we can put it there, it's fine. And here it is, right? Circle, stacking. So it should stack 2 circles over there, then go back all the way here, stack with the stars that is already elevated, and that should make this one. And let's continue. We have the level 4 of experiments with spin. We're almost done. The only thing that we need to do now is actually to make the one we just put now, those 2 squares, to make them in blue. So I just need to find some blue. I'm going to shake it in a sec. And then last but not least, we have building a minion. We put the ears now, right? And we need to add a circle on top, completely on top. Okay, that's fine. So let me show you first on this one over here. It's getting a bit more complex. We used to have this part here. We've added this, right? We've added the fact that now we take some more squares, we cut, rotate, and stack to make a diagonal, right? And now I'm gonna need to paint it blue. So where is, oh, there's no blue very close. It's fine, we'll just take a train, like over here. And here we are, we finished exploring the layer limit with this one, and we're even doing the final one now, where we need to push this thing so high that it disappears. And so you only see, those 4 pins, because the star is too high. There is a limit in size, right? So how did we do this? Well, basically I added even more circle over here, bringing them here. So we're stacking them. Right now we are making, 3 circle, and then we bring it to the same place. Could have made, a train here, but anyway, bring it to the same place, and we put on top these stars that are already elevated, right? And it gets so high that now there is only the 4 eyes that remains, and it's going to be very important for our final one, by the way. But yeah, we'll bring it here, goes into the train, and it's going to deliver. Then similarly, let's look at this guy over here. We have already done this stage, the 3rd stage, which was to put a circle on top, It is. Now we're gonna need to put a circle and a half, like a half blue circle on top. So I've started to do this. We are bringing over here, we used to have this, now we have a second part there, which, as you can see, we're bringing some blue to paint. And here I made a mistake. No, actually that should, no, that may not work actually, or half of it will work only, because when I'm bringing it, you can see that these ones are at the bottom, these ones are at the top. So when I bring them, which is pretty far, to this place here, they're gonna come here, and they're gonna want to merge on these, but these are both aligned to the same way. So I'm gonna have to rotate one of these. I'm not too sure yet which one, so we'll see it in a second. You can see this one, 12,000 is almost finished, and somehow that one hasn't restarted. Maybe there's something stuck in the network. Let me check. So this is moving, or maybe it was just the train that needed a push, but look, they're working. I think they're making what we need. We can check it over here. Yep, that looks like it. And it is, we already finished those 12,000. That was fast. That was fast. So let's unlock this one. And we can check also here. If you see here, we do have those two, those two ears. So we may want to keep those ears. But on the other hand, and that was those stars. Yeah, this is the same thing. So we may want to keep the stars, but that's pretty much it. We don't really need anything else over here. The rest is squares. Yeah, so let's go over here. And what do we need exactly? We need this half circle elevated by 1, elevated by 2, okay? And at the end, it is elevated by 2. So we don't need the third one. What we need, actually right now I only need to elevate it by 1, but we do need to cut it in half, right? So that's gonna be actually tough there because this is too close to each other. So what we're gonna do is copy these ones. Actually, I should have just copied one, sorry. Let's just do that. Up, and now we're going to cut it. Let's go. This is the big cutter. And actually, each side is gonna be the right one, right? We get what we need on both sides. So I could go back to making 6 here. Let's move this a bit further. Bring that here. Okay. So let's go. Let's connect everything. So you will go all the way here. You will be the second one. I don't know if we're gonna have enough space. We'll see in a sec. I don't think we're gonna have enough space. Oopsie. It's fine. We'll just move it by 1 tile or 2. No, it's actually just 1 tile. So if you're in a rush, just leave it there. That's okay. So let's just do that. Up 1 tile. And then the final one here, there. Okay. Then we need to connect the train. Perfect. Okay, so this is coming. This is gonna start. The milestone is 6,000, so it shouldn't be too hard. These two are moving forward. One train will be enough for this one, and maybe 2 trains for that one, depending on how full it is. So in the meantime, let's look at this milestone. As I said, we need squares. We need the stars. So where do I have? We had these stars here. Is there a square? I mean, there is half a square, which we're gonna need at some, and there's a full square too. Okay, there's blue there. Yeah, so that works. That works. Okay, so let's just delete this for now. Here. Now we're talking about the milestone, so we can try to make as much as possible into a small space, right? Not, and actually let's also try to, wait, where is the other piece actually? Where is the green? The green is very far away. Maybe we should be smarter and try to make it all in one place. So we have the green there, we have a square, we have the ears there, we have also ears there, and we needed, the last thing was just half circle. We have here, and yeah, so I think we're gonna do everything here actually for this final task, and I forgot to reconnect over there, sorry, my bad. But yeah, I think you're going to be where we put the milestone 7. So let me take this code so that we change that up, and this is milestone 7. Save it. Okay. So here it is. We have finished the final experiment with pin, and we are almost done with this one. What is left? What is left is to put 2 eyes. Maybe you're wondering, how do you put 2 eyes? Well, remember we just saw, they just told us how to put those eyes, right? Is you put something that is too high. That way it will only be the pins that appears. So not too hard. Let's go. Wait, where is it? Here. So I'm gonna do it over there. Here, yeah. So here, right, we're bringing, no, wait. Yes, no, this is fine. This is fine. What I need is here. So here, we're going to bring these guys on top by pushing them up. And then we're gonna need to merge them together. So let's go with a stacker. I'm gonna need to leave one space, but that's okay. That's a small thing. And of course I say this and I don't even do it. My bad. So here it is. Okay, I think we're gonna need a rotation, but give me a sec to show you what I'm thinking. Okay, what you doing now? Okay, rotate, done. So I'm pretty sure again we need some rotations, but let's give it a second. Oh, wrong side, my bad. So that was the pusher. Okay, that's going up. And you can see these guys here, they are up. Now, let me see. I need to turn it or not. So this one is on top. Or otherwise what I can do is to bring this one here. Because that way I have one on top, one at the bottom, and then this one. Now why is it not rotating? Okay, this one is bottom and top. So that should make something a bit strange where it is the same thing, but one is at the top. Yeah. And then it's gonna go here. Perfect. It's gonna be merged with this one. Perfect. We want the blue on top. Yes, it's gonna go here. So that should finish it. Perfect. So now I can really focus on this next milestone. As I said, we have the green that should have started. Wait, what am I doing here? No, this is fine. This is this one that. Okay, he hasn't started yet, but should be okay. Should be okay. So we're gonna make the green here. Or did I make a mistake? Oh no, we actually finished, sorry, my bad. We finished the first one, so now the second is just to bring it up one more level. Let's do it over here, that's easy. So let's go a pusher up. Okay, done. Good, so that should finish this one. And then we said blue, there's some blue here. Okay, let's go. So we do need to make as many as we can. How many are we making here? 6. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's try to make 6 also for the final level. This is for the blue. Oof. 6 on the blue is gonna be slightly tough. But we can try. Okay. So that is 3. Yeah, 6 is gonna be tough. These guys produce a bit more than what's needed, but still. Let's start with 2 for now. And I can optimize it later. Okay, we're gonna need to go over there, so that's pretty far, but as I said, let's optimize it later. Let's first make quick and dirty. Because this is also not the final thing we need, right? The final thing we need is actually half only. So if I make 3, actually that would be enough. Okay, and same here, 3 would be enough. That would be a lot easier to make 3. We definitely have enough production here. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We will have a train here in a sec. For now, we're just painting. So let's go painter, rotate, rotate. Okay, up. So we're gonna need to cut it after, so let's give it some space. And here, this is a paint one, okay. No, wait. No, this is not the paint. This is offloading the paint. Okay. We're gonna want to connect it there. Okay. So let's go. I'm gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna leave some space because then we'll move to 6. And it is, this is starting. This one has not started, so I may have made a mistake. We'll have to check in a sec. And this is red, green. Oh, where does it goes? Red, green, blue. So I need a white, basically. Okay. Let's do that. That's fine. So locomotive, white. We said let's start with 3. Okay, connect. We need to stop as always. We need to connect it over here. Okay, then these guys, as I said, we're gonna probably want to do it cleanly soon. But you go here, there, there. So that will create full, but not blue. To make them blue, we need to unload. Actually, this is the other way around. Okay, we finished the green. That's fine. Sorry, I'm putting the wrong side. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's stop and align. Let's put it actually as close as possible. So it is, we finished with all of the tasks up to number 24. And even for the milestone, I've made some progress. We have finished the green one at the bottom. That was easy, we just cut what we had before. I've just done also this. It's just a square, a blue square, you know, at level 1. Now we're gonna need to keep this blue square at level 1, but cut it in half. And we're also gonna need to have those ears at level 0. So it is, this is what I've started to do over there. Right? We have the green, that was the green. We cut it, right? This one we're pushing it up a second level. So that's done. Then here I am bringing a lot of blue, 3 to be precise, right? Bring this blue to 3 full one like this. And then we're gonna need to also get these guys. All right, so I'm getting actually 6 of them. All right, there's 6 layers. We're gonna cut them. There's a part here that is pretty useless, so we're gonna just send it to the bin. And this is the part we need. This is actually gonna be at the bottom. So making 6 there, that's perfect. And then here, I think we're gonna move that slightly on now over here. We're gonna want to cut these into 6 to merge with this. And then we're gonna need to stack it. So let me just, it would have been better to put it a bit at the bottom, by the way, but that's okay. Let's actually bring that closer, like this, just get this there, okay. And then, as I said, we're gonna start bringing this to the bottom. So here is the first. Okay, it is. We have over here, remember, this is the star, sort of, right, or the ears. We cut them, we have in the poubelle, so we have 6 over here coming. Now we had 3 full blue squares because we're bringing some blue over here. We cut it, so that means we have 6. The only thing is that half of them, you know, are up, half of them are down. We're gonna bring them all up so that then they can match with those 6 that are also up. And remember, this blue also here is actually already, you know, 1 level up. So that means we can have the ears down, this on top, right? Like this, perfect. And yeah, then we just send it into a train. And with this, we have already finished that milestone. So the final is just to bring this blue and those ears with the green. The green needs to be aligned with the blue. That means 2 levels up. I think this is exactly what we have there, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So we can kill all of that because we already have a train here. What we do need to do is bring, actually, no, I shouldn't have killed it, sorry. We're gonna need to put it somewhere over here. We're gonna need to bring these guys. Now it doesn't matter which one is up or down, but it does matter to put them all aligned. So these guys are already up, so we need these ones down. So this is fine, this is not fine. I don't know why this one is empty, but I'll check it in a sec. Okay, so we need 2 rotating. Up, up, wrong. On the mat. So we have all of these. Now we're gonna need 6 stackers, And as I said, doesn't matter which one is at top or bottom. So I think we're gonna bring them. Now we do have to be careful. 6 is not so easy to put next to each other. Okay, so we're gonna need to spread this apart a bit. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And take this one out, bring this one closer. Okay, so you go here, you go there. I may have made a small mistake, but we'll check it just now. Okay, let's continue these to the train. I see to lock it. Right, up. Okay, and then we just need to bring these. So let's see if I made a mistake. Yes, I made a mistake over here. Okay, I'll fix it in a sec. Let's check the other one. It's fine. Fine. Good. Good. Okay, so only that one at the bottom was not working well. This is just too long, basically, I think. Can I do like this? And then this. See. Yep. That works. Okay. And now I just need to bring these. I could make a small train. But I have 14,000 platform. I think it's fine. Let's just do it like this. Finishing this milestone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's starting. We have 4,000 already there. Each train is bringing a couple thousand. So it's going to be fast to get to 35. And with this, we're going to finish completely milestone 7. Unlock milestone 7. We've done all of the tasks up to level 24. Next episode, we're going to unlock color mixing, right? How do you make some yellow? How do you make some purple? All those good things I'm trying to teach my daughter. I hope you had a great time. Please smash like button and I hope to see you next time.